Over the last 30 years, Texas A&M has never lost outright when they've been favored by more than 31 points. New Mexico's never won when they've been a dog by 31 or more. 0-15, A&M 27-0 straight up in that situation. So it's not a question of who's going to win this game. Spoiler alert, Texas A&M's going to win. But it is a question, can they win by more than the monster spread of 38 points, especially when the total is only 49? That's saying that New Mexico is only going to score 5 points in this game, a projected score of around 43-5. Really unique situation to have such a big point spread and such a low total. And I'm going to let you know the best way to make money in this game on Saturday night. And by the way, you might not care about New Mexico, Texas A&M. This is the ESPN National TV game at 7 Eastern Saturday night. So why not watch and win some money? I'll tell you how to do so here in just a moment right here on Wager Talk TV. Hi, I'm Steve Merrill, part of WagerTalk.com. And if you like what you're seeing here, do us a quick favor. Thumbs up. Leave us some comments below. Any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. And most importantly, hit subscribe and hit that bell for instant alerts. So you can get all the detailed analysis all week long. Tons of college football preview videos. Quick hitters, just like this one right here on Wager Talk TV. All right, both teams making their debut this week. Neither team played last week in week 0. Very few did. So we'll see how the offenses do out of the gate here, especially New Mexico. I mean, look, when they write the history books about bad modern college football offensive teams, Mexico Lobos the last couple seasons are going to be chapter 1, 2, and 3, because this is a team people that thought could get much worse than their 12 points averaged in 2021. And then last year they came out in their season opener and put up a 41-0 win against Maine. But boy, was that misleading, because their offense was awful after that. In fact, other than putting up 27 points against a bad UTEP team and also putting up 20 against a bad UNLV team midseason, they scored 10 points or less basically in every other game. In fact, they finished the season after that game against UNLV scoring 14 or less in every one of their final 7 games. And in fact, their final 6 games, they had 10 points or less scored. So New Mexico did not get any better as the season went on. And there's no reason to think they're going to be any good out of the gate here. Yes, they're switching their offensive system. They got a transfer quarterback from UAB. But against a really good Texas A&M defensive squad here, I don't see any quick changes here. So yes, New Mexico will struggle to maybe even score in this game. The question becomes, though, can A&M do enough to win by more than 38 points? A monster point spread here, especially considering A&M struggled offensively last year as well. In fact, after putting up 30 and 33 points, the last 2 seasons they scored 29, and last year only 23 points per game. Definitely one of the biggest underachievers in college football, and their 5-7 record is very misleading. They won their final 2 games of the season against a terrible UMass team, and then, of course, that big upset of LSU as a 10-point dog to finish the season with some momentum. Otherwise, they were at 3-7 straight up. Jimbo Fisher was on the hot seat in his 5th year. He is back for his 6th year, but there is hope here in College Station, Texas. This has been one of the best recruiting classes the last couple of seasons. They also played the 2nd most freshmen last year, right behind Kentucky in all of FBS Division 1A. So a young but gaining experienced team with a lot of talent comes back this season. They do have Miami of Florida on deck, so although I think they would love to rout a bad New Mexico team here, they might take their foot off the gas with a huge game on deck next week at Miami of Florida. And they also might be a little bit more vanilla on offense than expected. If they have some changes and new tricks this year, they might not want to show them until next week. So I'd stay away from the spread in this. The 38's a big number. Texas A&M, by the way, the only way I would play this, because they might win this game 41-0 and cover. But I think the safer play and the best way to make money in this game is that under here in this one on Saturday night. As once again, there's a good chance New Mexico might not score in this game. And if A&M does take their foot off the gas late, the point spread could come into jeopardy at 38. But I think the under 49 has some solid value. So once again, lean the favorite. That's the only way I'd play it. But I think the best moneymaker here on Saturday night on ESPN is New Mexico and Texas A&M under 49 total points at 7 Eastern. Hey, if you're here, and once again, hit subscribe, hit the bell for instant alerts. And don't forget, you can get my personal best bets, my strongest plays as a professional handicapper on my page right now at WagerTalk.com. Get a 7-day and night package for just $59, but you have to have promo code STEVE7, the number 7, STEVE7. Get you the next 7 days and nights of college football along with MLB for just $59. Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. And stay right here on Wager Talk TV for great college football previews. More of them coming up right now.